All right, we are about ready to get started here. All right, let's go ahead and take that offline. Get that moved over. Okay. There we go. All right, we're in there, in like Flynn. Okay, today we are going back to 7 Days to Die. This is our single player Nomad difficulty, our base that we have up in the snow biome. So we are up here. Sorry, my allergies just keep killing me. Okay, let's take a look at where we're at. We're day 43. So I did the day 42 horde, and it is up both on YouTube and as a VOD video on demand on Twitch here. So you can see the day 42 horde. We actually did pretty good on that one. Wasn't too bad, but we're getting close to not having a good day. We have updated the base. Let me get a little sound here. Okay. We've updated the base some. Got some more concrete put in. Made some more forged steel so that we could reinforce the whole piece here. We did really good. I mean, we started building this floor out and making it level with the rest of stuff. So now it's all going to be equal out there. Let's see, what else do we got here? Y'all remember that we did take this down. Took the whole side where the stairwell went all the way up. But it was all busted and dog shit, and we just didn't want to mess with it. So I just took it out, dropped all this, which is where I got a lot of the materials I needed to do the concrete. Make sure I got nothing in here. Okay. So we have built ourselves back up. Looks like we got a hole right there. That's all right. We need to make some more stuff to build ourselves up a little higher. I just want to make sure nobody was standing there. We need to do some organization. We've got some food set up. We've had these set up. Let's get okay. We did. I mean, we made kind of off screen. I was digging and decided I want to play more. So I started playing a little bit more. Did a little extra work. Did a bunch of the boring stuff off screen. You didn't have to bother with it. Maybe some more concrete mixture, so we're going to do that. Put that stuff up. We made ourselves a whole bunch of meat stews. So food at the moment is not something to be worried about. We don't have like any machine gun parts though. I have some pistol parts. Okay, there's a handgun part. Let's just kind of get some of our parts together. There's another handgun part. There's machine gun part. We did loot ourselves a chainsaw, which is super cool. Got ourselves quite a bit of actual ammo. We're getting that built back up again, which is really nice. Got some stuff to make some armor and whatnot. We need to go upstairs and see our stuff up here and see. There's some more pistol stuff. We have ourselves a level 2 auger, but the augers always drag in the booger ladies and they be screaming and all kinds of crap. And if you put the points into strength to get Miner 69er and Mother Load going, you get a steel pickaxe, because I got a tier 6 steel pickaxe now, and man, you don't have to mess with that business. Oh man, he just about dropped that on our head. That was nice of him. Alright, let's take a look here, because we want to make... We can make a tier 6 Desert Vulture. Oh my goodness. And we have just enough parts. Yeah, we're going to do that. Yes, we are. This gun is banging when you get the mods on it. Hi-ho. Let's see if we got some stainless steel going on. Do I have any more? Yep, we got enough of that. That's wonderful. We don't. We need springs. I bet you $100 we need springs. I think we had some upstairs though too, so we're gonna go look. Okay. Probably are not gonna have enough forged steel though. That's gonna be the piece that's gonna get us. Which I think we can make a bunch. I've got a bunch of iron in there, so that shouldn't be an issue. Probably should look for my legendary parts too. Might be an idea. Okay, we gotta do this. I don't see springs. I don't know if you guys see springs. I don't see springs. There's some more armor crafting parts though. Just take the last one real quick. This is mainly food stuff, so I need to go ahead and get moved downstairs. I don't see any springs, man. We are seriously gonna have to go munching for springs. Okay, but I know I've got a legendary part early. Yeah, a legendary part somewhere. Okay, that's worth shit. I know there was a legendary part somewhere. Please tell me I did not use it. Yeah, that might be the thing that's going to get us right there. This legendary part. I'm not seeing them. Square box. I don't see my legendary parts. I bet I used it to make that steel pickaxe. I know somebody's seen it and y'all are screaming. Looks like I got a bunch of stuff I can sell to the trader. We'll take those pieces to go sell. Okay, so we're going to have to do this because we don't have what we need. Yeah, there's just, it's not there. Ugh. Take and sell those. Okay, well, we gotta come down and get our bike, so we'll chop this guy's head off real quick. Sit down. Let's go. These are pretty much right here together where we wanted to go anyway. I gotta look and see if I got a quest. I may not even have a... Ooh, there was a little bit of a... piece. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. Nothing I think I'm going to use, really, so I could sell most of this to the trader. He's not going to have a legendary part. Not at all. But that's okay. I love doing that. I don't know. That's just fun. Ah, Mr. Chilita. Man, I see it. I'll keep that till later. Okay. Nothing, just blowing my skirt up, really. I'm not going to waste it on ammo right now. Machine gun parts would probably be nice to have, but no. I think I have a magazine extender mod on there that I'm just going to switch over to the Desert Vulture when the time comes. I can get books, that's not an issue. I'm not going to spend any of that, I don't think, right now. There's another workbench. There's some light bulbs, spotlights. We're going to wait for right now. Let's see. 42, 49 is the next horde. Okay, let's take a look. Do we have a quest already? Opening trade routes. Yep, but that's 3 kilometers away, 4 kilometers away. Treasure map, that's 3. Taylor's treasure map is there. And an infestation that's right there. And a 3.5 kilometer away. Wow, that's a long way to go. Alright, let's do that because it's right here. Did we leave? We did leave with that. Okay. Daring Adventure. We can't put any more into that. Better Barter could get us more. Daring Adventure is going to get us better, more dukes and better trader items. But I got to put... Okay. Think. Tink. Machine gunner. Can't do any higher there. Healing factor, I'm good there. Cardio would help. It only helps regen when sprinting, and I don't do a lot of that. We've pretty much got this stuff kind of sorted here, really. Unless I wanted to... No, I'm not going to any of that. Agility. Okay, where are we at with agility here? Gunslinger. Parkour. Okay, we're doing it because the intellect is something we're going to start needing more of. I think Daring Adventure, we get to 7, and that gets us a whole lot more of everything. So that's what we're going to drive towards. Let's go beat up this quest over here. We have time. Since there's concrete and whatnot making back at the base, I don't really need to be there for any of that. I do need to come back out and plant some more trees, though. Get out of here. And 2.3, just in case you're wondering, we're still 2.2 B3. 2.3, I think they're up to like B8 or something with it, is still on experimental. Oh, this was Hogzilla Ranch. Yep, I wanted to do this because I was going to get food. This is an infestation, so there's more of everything in this one. Okay? I should have looted this first. I didn't bring my learning elixir, though. The learning elixir would have been good to pop on here. Yeah, see, them guys are trying to come out of... Oh, my Lord. Oh. Woo! All right, we're starting this one off squirrely. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. See, I knew you was over there. Let's go back here. Ooh, Oh, oh, that was a great hit right there. That smoked him something severe. That was good stuff. None of this is really stuff that I really. It's just not like, ah, it's not blowing up my skirt. Okay. Still not blowing up my skirt, but. Gotta remember, this is infected. And that's how you deal with them. It's all about keeping distance. If you keep them from getting too right up on top of you, then it's a whole different ball game. But you got to keep them in front of you. Keeping them in front of you and keeping them from ganging up on you as a group is the best way to defeat any pack of zombies. Come in here, close the door. Come here, Wilbur. Make sure there's not another Wilbur in here. Okay, it's gonna get funky, so let's make sure I got some ammo set up here because it's gonna get wild. See, beat any spot if you can do that much. Just got to make sure you keep them in front of you and try to keep them from ganging up on you, whether it's through spikes or whatever it takes to do that. Just I don't think I have any spikes made. I probably should make some spikes. Because these people coming up are not... Are you freaking shitting me? That is a big ass bear who took it right in the forehead. Hello. Here, let's get the screenshot of the day. There we go. Okay. Well, I thought I was going to sneak up on him, but that didn't happen. Oh! Where? Just shit not. Where's she at? Where's your sister? You're never here alone. Really? just not gonna take a hint, are you? Dang. Alright, what do we got going on? Oh, you dropped a loot bag too. Guess what? I got the hops. Okay, let's jip back out real quick and dump our bag. We got the V-plow. I did not notice that we got the armor. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We got the good stuff. Sabrina Smith. What's up? How are you today? I'm good. I'm peachy today, I'm telling you. Had some good success at work today. I was feeling really good about it. Got home. Drive home wasn't too bad, so I was pretty happy about that, because nowadays, man, you can give yourself an aneurysm. And so far, we've done fairly good playing today. Okay, so we've got to cover this in a couple of different ways. Because this is an infested, so we've got double the amount of zombies, so we have to be on our toes here. Of course, you're welcome. I'm always curious how people are doing, you know? I don't think we look out for each other enough in this world, and just asking how somebody's doing can brighten their day. So I'm glad that you're doing pretty good. So far, stream's going pretty good. We've only been streaming for about a half hour, and that's not enough time for me to do something stupid just yet. Oh, look at all those guys over there. Man. Can I get some more spikes? Is there any over here? Okay. We're gonna load up just a little bit here, because we're about to do something stupid. Okay. Oh shit. Okay, let's see if we can weed some of them out here. Oh, I wanted to loot them for food. Yes, I do. I just started a series working on Dying Light, the original game, the first one. But this one's been probably my most popular. I did a series with just regular Subnautica, the first game. And then I did Subnautica Below Zero. Did that one as well, and that was pretty fun. Both those games were pretty popular. I put them kind of on the back burner because there's a lot of drama right now around the developer and those people having issues getting Subnautica 2 out. So I've just kind of put that on hold because there's just a lot of drama wrapped around that whole business. Let's see, what else have I played? I tried to play and check out Astromedica, but I wasn't really impressed enough, and I don't think anybody else was with that game. So we didn't do much of that one. What else have I played? Grounded 2. Grounded 2. But, you know, I haven't been streaming for very long, and I've learned a lot of good lessons. One is there's just not enough time to play all the games that you want to play. I haven't played Rust yet, and I'm going to say yet because my son is a huge Rust fan. my when I say my son, my adult son. I don't have any little kids anymore, so my adult son and his friends play Rust, and so I've been eyeballing it a lot. I'm not a huge I'm a huge co-op fan. I love games that are co-op. I'm not a I'm I'm not as young as and as quick as I used to be, so my ability to play PvP games is not as good anymore as what it used to be. But they tell me that there's like a a version of the game that you can play that is against other like NPCs and stuff. So I'm probably gonna have to look into it because they have a lot of fun with that game, and so I'm curious. Makes me curiouser and curiouser about it. So I probably will. The big thing though right now is like Dying Light 2, The Beast. Well, no, I'm sorry. I guess it's 3 is what it is. The Beast is coming out on the 19th of this month. And I want to play that game. That's why I was started doing a Dying Light series because I really want to play that one. I'll always be playing 7 Days to Die. Always. I've got almost 7,000 hours in this game, so it's not going anywhere. This is my chill vibe game that I have a lot of fun with. What are the games do you play? Are you just a Rust person, or do you have lots of favorites? I started streaming June. Yeah, I think it was June 25th. I have wanted to do it for a very long time, and I finally said I am just gonna do it. And so I just, oh no, okay, that's cool. We can seek shelter. Oh, really? Of RE. I don't know RE. That doesn't ring a bell. I'm sure I know the game, but I don't. Oh, I'm getting ganged up and on the toilet. That's not good. Yeah, I just. Oh, Resident Evil. Okay. You know, that's. I know a lot of people really like that game and that whole series. I mean, I remember back on the PS2, I had a friend that just absolutely loves that game. Um, it never caught on with me. I don't know why. I like. I'm a huge fan of my open world games. I kind of want to do whatever the hell it is I want to do in a game, I enjoy the exploration parts of it. So any game that does that um, is is my kind of game. I'm not a big, you know, the now if Resident Evil has kind of something like that, I most definitely would want to look into it because that would be a lot of fun. Um, but to me, as far as I understand, it's all still pretty linear, story driven, which PlayStation does. I mean, of developers and stuff that do certain games really well, PlayStation has always done a fantastic job with story-driven worlds and games. Always have. Which partly kind of sucks because, you know, I'm a fan of like I played Horizon New Dawn. Um, I'm planning on earning. But I am looking towards retirement, and this is what I want to do in my retirement. I want to share my enjoyment of video games with other people. Um, Come on, buddy. Oh, you can do better than that. You don't need either one of your arms. Okay, that was bogus. He didn't have no arms, and he still hit me. Dude was swinging nubs. Wow, we getting all kinds of attention in here for some reason. Interesting. I don't know if I have room to... I want to see what these are. Okay, that's not what I was thinking that it was. My YouTube channel? Well, I'm still learning how to get everything upgraded. That's my biggest thing. I don't earn anything from YouTube at this point. I need to get more mid-tier YouTube content created. The hard part is I kind of suck at video editing. And so I've been spending time in the background trying to do that. I've got a video I need to get uploaded, edited and uploaded for YouTube. And man, sure, you could share some of your custom work. I will tell you right now, I'm not promising anything because my channels aren't quite making any money yet. But I always love to see some people's artwork and see what they get into. My Discord username is exactly what my name is here. Survival_Jim. It should also be on my YouTube channel. My Discord channel should be there. Which, you know, I mean, if you can find it there, let me know. If you can't find that Discord channel and stuff that's there on the YouTube page, let me know. Because you should be able to find it there. It may not be as obvious as it needs to be. So if you can't find it, then I may need to make some changes over there. But Discord should be survival_Jim. This storm needs to go away. You know, there's a whole thing right here. Can I jump up here? Is it trash? Oh, potato seeds. We're gonna take the potato seeds. We'll take that. We don't care about that. Anything else up in here that's good? Ooh, there's a gun bag up here. Let's see. You know what? Let's eat that. And we'll take that. Oh, the storm needs to get over with. okay, the storms are a nice new added feature, but sometimes when they kick off at the wrong time, you can't really do anything, and it sucks. They need to make like another. They need to make like another feature or piece or gear or skill or something like that. That once you are good at the storms, you've unlocked the biome. That you could get something that could keep the storms from like hurting you. Because it'd be nice if they. I mean, granted, I'm glad right now it's middle of the night, so I'm not really losing anything in that aspect. Sabrina Smith. Well, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that very much. I think that makes you my 50th. Fairly certain that makes you my 50th follower. Thank you. Okay, I'm getting double. Are you saying the Discord is incorrect? Okay. Hi ho. Let's see. I need to. Let me go do something. I'm gonna have to sort out. I'm gonna have to sort out my stuff. Sort it out. I appreciate you being patient while I do it, though. Let me go look here. I want to view this. Open up this. Mute that. That's the channel ID right there, but I don't think that's what you're actually after. I don't. Gotta bear with me. I am not as much of a techie person as I would hope that I could be. Where is my I want to share? Well, looks like I need to do something with that. Why, oh why? No, 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 no. Well, dang. There you go. That should work for you. All right, back to the game. Back to the game. Back to the game. All right, let's get out of here. Oh, that's why we had like a wandering horde came in through here. Return to the trader. Trader's over there. Let's go ahead and go this way. Yeah, I'm not sticking around to say hello. Let's get a little air. Let's get a little air. Yep, there it is. Probably should aim to bust up a bunch of iron so that we can get it crack-a-lacking. Yeah, we don't have anything in there. Are we full? We are full. Schnikey. We'll just drop that. That should be fine.
I knew you had it in you.
We'll take that. May I see your inventory? I got a bunch of stuff to sell you.
Now you're armed and dangerous. Just like me.
Pick up that. We need to grab our... What am I doing? What am I doing? Okay. We need to... Let's see. We need to sell that and sell that. And we're going to sell that. Let's put that up there, that up there. That in there, that in... Oh, can't do that. Let's sell that. Let's sell that. We're not going to use that. We're going to sell those and we'll sell those. Let's do this and we'll sell that. We're not going to use that. We're not using any of that stuff. That is mine. That goes on me. Oops, we're gonna let's put those up there and let's take those. We don't need to. I think that's everything we're gonna sell.
As can see, my ear makes undead hesitate.
We'll keep that. Keep that stuff. Day 46. Did he just... Day 44. Okay, so... what did we need? There's an SMG. I'm not paying that much for an SMG, though. We needed... What did we need? We needed... Forged steel. But I can make that. I need a legendary part, and he's not going to sell that to me. Yep, alright. Give me a job. The Ostrich Hotel. We're going to do this one.
Very good. Don't get yourself killed.
Alright, let's go dump our bags into the base. Since it's right over here where we're headed. Go ahead and just dunk. Oops. We're gonna do that. Oh, I should have sold that. Off with your head. How did my bike end up in a hole? Come on, buddy. Did that guy throw some crap and he freaking put my bike in a hole? I bet he did. Come here, fat boy. Oh, man, I totally missed you. That's crazy. Okay. Let's go dump this stuff off. We're not doing any building right now, so we're just gonna how much forged steel can we make? 35? That's not a lot. We had iron. There's some iron right there. Any iron in here? No. Did we put any iron in here? Yes, we did. Any iron up here? No. I know we had some upstairs. Okay, that's all we got. All right, we gotta go because it's getting late. Oh, no, it's not getting late. It's first thing in the morning. Alright, let's do this. This is a fetch and clear. Come on, boys. Oh, really? Oh, you made me bleed. Made me bleed my own blood. Jerk. Okay. Get that. Guess we're going up. Alright, let's hit the button. See what gets us killed. Okay, but wait a second. That only just took me right back down here. Well, that was stupid. Does that open a door down here? Why did it make any sense? Why would it let me come back down here? Oh, there we go. Nope. Yeah. Yeah. That just screamed there was bad guys coming in there somewhere. I will. As soon as I'm done with the stream, I will absolutely go take a look. Oh man, you were in a hurry, my man. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna stand here toe to toe with you. You ain't got nothing. Passing gas, give me something good. An engine's alright. I'll take an engine. Well, that doesn't do me any good. Okay, so this was a room with some stuff, but it did not get me where I was trying to go. Where am I trying to go in this place? I thought I played this one the other day, and it doesn't make any sense. Okay, so we turned the gas pipe off, so we could get in here, and then you can get in here. Oh, I guess I have to open the door. Yeah, I will. As soon as I get the stream done, I'll go ahead and do that for you. Okay. There are not good people in here. Yeah, there it is. And there's how you do it. Of course, of course. Maybe I'll win the $1 billion tonight. I wonder if anybody's going to win that, and it's going to become, or it's going to become even bigger. Okay, I was fairly certain this was the Pinballs Bowling. Ah, there you are, you little freak. Nice try. I heard you. Trying to come in behind me. Shenanigans, lady. You too there, buddy. Well, I'll take your bag, though. Thank you very much. Come on, where's Bill? I saw him. Come here, buddy. Off with your head. No? Oh, you're tough. Ugh. Take your leg off. There we go. Okay, we're going to grab all of these chairs because this is like free, pretty much free iron. Take all 11 chairs and then scrap them all. And ta-da, it'll be good stuff. Oh, those only gave me wood? Oh, that sucks. That's okay. Come on, fat boy. Mr. Bowler. Ease up on them beer and chicken wings, my dude. Okay, let's go look in here first, though. We don't need somebody sneaking up behind us. Oh. Oh, man, did I get lucky. Woo! Almost took me down. Oh, I got good books right there. Keep backing up. Oh, we got him. Woo, that guy didn't touch us at all. We got through that one. Yippee! Okay. Oh, purse. Okay, we read. Thought I got another book in there. We'll take the money, though. Oh, books. Come on, boys. I heard you. 2 for 2. The books sell better, though. I want to try to keep the books. Okay, are we on the roof? I think we came up on the roof. I need to be able to drop down and get to my bike, though. Oh, did those guys wake up? No. Woo! Okay. Downside is I gotta run all the way around again. Okay. You and your buddy. Oh, you lost your hand, my dude. Okay. And everybody wants a piece. Oh, you know what we didn't go do is look over here. See if there's any goodies over here. But our bag is down here. So that was a good reason to come back. Watch y'all fall through the roof. My man, we are attracting a whole lot of attention. Way more than I would like at this moment. I'm going back upstairs. Scrap. Read. Knock in the door. See if we find anything good in here. Give me the good stuff, man. Give me the good stuff. Give me the good stuff. Give me the good stuff. Just a bone. Oh, glad I looked up. Almost missed that. Okay. Huh. Stood up there. Okay, I'll do that. What the heck? Okay, we came through here. Refrigerator's got something good. No. Grab your sandwich. Seriously infected me. You dirty dog, you. I didn't bring anything with me. Go. Sit down, fat boy. Ooh, meds. This meatball is the Pine Balls Bowling. It is a tier 4. And that's pretty good to get. I mean, I'm going to sell it, but still it's pretty nice to get. Okay, so this coming up here is just... Ooh, I almost went down. That's just a place to hide stuff. So we need to go back in and go all the way back downstairs. Well, not all the way back downstairs, but a good distance back. This way. And then we got to go over here. And... oh, I bet we're supposed to go in that hole down there. But how do we get in this one? How much, we're gonna bust right through here. We're just gonna make our own door with universal door opener. Just like that. Nope, not a good book. Maybe right there. Yep, we'll take that book. Let's unlock it. Really? So, only had 1,200 damage blocks for a base. That's pretty crazy. Okay, what do we gotta get rid of? We're getting rid of those. Those books pay more than that does. We need that for cooking. Those parts are okay. What do those parts give me? 88? Alright, I think we're probably good here. Okay. Yeah, I remember this place. This is where the world gets squirrely. Fire Station 7 in Deersville, huh? Interesting. We have a Fire Station 7 around here somewhere. I'll have to go look at it. Yeah, I'm fairly certain we have a Fire Station number 7. Oh, you know what? It might be back in the other biome though. It might be back in the snow, or in the desert biome. Shit. Oh, that's a bad place for us to go. Okay, so that got them all. Sweet. Okay, let's do the do. Okay. I'll take it. I'm not worried about broken glass. Okay, so hang on a second. You come down in here. Wait a minute. We must have screwed around the last time. I think Christy and I did this. And we came in from over here somewhere. Because there's like... I think they updated this. Because I could have swore like the floor gave way and crap, and maybe there's a different bowling alley. Oh no. Yeah, I guess I put my foot in my mouth. I was fairly certain that they were all just as strong. Okay, we got to get our bike. Bring it over here. And then dump all of our stuff in it. Oh, shoot. Whatever I can dump in it. Read. Oh, those all sell pretty good. Okay, let's see if we can get in here without having to chop up. Oh, dude, that sucks, man. All right, I have another game, save game that I'm using. I'm trying to use it for creating some other content for 7 Days to Die. I am gonna go search all of the I'm gonna go search all of the POIs that are those stations, fire stations, because now I have to know. Did I talk out of my hiney or not? Because if it's the station that I remember, it had strong walls at one point. Because like I remember making bases early game in those, because it had spots that had blocks that were 10,000 points. Now I'm curious. Now I'm curious. We're gonna find out. Okay, do I still? Yep. Okay. Let's go talk to the man. We didn't get any.
Keep this up.
Ooh. I'm gonna take the other beaker.
Drop your weapons, drop your fuels.
This lumberjack outfit, we keep that. I don't need that. I don't sell that. I'm fairly certain I don't need any more of those.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay, let's get the rest of this. No, I know that one didn't have a wall. I knew that. Pretty much need the rest of it. Do you have any jobs? Previous tier. We're not doing restored power. The hybrid energy substation. Let's do this restaurant. I think it's right across the street. That's right. Let's go empty the bags, dump stuff off, and yeah, that restaurant's like right there. We'll dump everything off. I'm going to take a quick lap around the town, though. We are going to have to get organized. We're getting kind of ridiculous here. We needed 150. We're still short. Oh my goodness. It's nice when you finally get to a point where you've got a base that's close enough to pretty much being self-sustaining. You just got to look at it every so often, run through, double check that it's not all going to fall apart. Okay. Oh, we have got to go get ourselves some stuff to heal with because we're infected and we didn't pay attention. We gotta have some honey though. Yeah. We'll do some honey. Alright, next door we go. It'll suck to be you, buddy. Didn't even make me work for it. Oh, this place. It's got... These shells are so just tedious to loot. And most of the time, they don't really yield a whole lot. That's the downside. These, though, are pretty good. Well, I say that, and then it gives me nothing but wood. Just get it on. Come on. What you doing, little girl? Okay, so we got supplies we have to retrieve in this place, too. Nice. That sounds like a good way to do it. I was looking, I was watching another guy the other day, Guns, Nerds, and Steel, and he had, I don't think it was too long. It was a short video talking about, like, his top 20 choices of mods, and he had some that were like, you know, I can't live without them anymore. Or I can't play the game without them because they're just so nice kind of mods. But he showed off vehicle elevators. Like, you could actually have an elevator in the game to lift your vehicle up and down. I was like, oh my goodness, that is so cool. You have to let me know. When you get the helicopter, you're going to have to let me know what you think about it. I have never been a fan of it. Because its inventory space is super small. Okay, we're going to have to do some shooting here. Its inventory space is super small. And it's been difficult in the past to fly it. So I'm curious of what your opinion of it turns out to be. Let's just do this. I know some people love the helicopter. They absolutely love it. It's like, you know, their go-to vehicle. I've just never been a super fan of it. Seriously, guys. My man was sleeping hard. Open. Come on. Oh my goodness. I'm going to blow through every single one of my lockpicks. Well, the silver is good. I'll take it. We are definitely not keeping that. You know what? Let's drink that. Just make ourselves a little room here and we'll eat a few things. Well, that would be an interesting mod. They have a lot of really good mods out there. I just, man, I have had the hardest time really trying to say that I'm a fan of mods. Wow, bro. My man was ready to make it a marathon. That is, I'm gonna have to go look that up. Just because I want to see a video of it. Nothing really more than that. Make sure I'm not missing anything, because there's also a clear the area. Okay. This is where it gets fun. Okay, we're gonna switch over to this. Yeah, I'm telling you, when you could get, especially in single player, when you could get to a point where you can get the silencer, find one, make one, whatever, it is, you absolutely have to do it. The fuck, monkeys? That guy owied me. Big time. I mean, that, like, wow, that did a lot of damage. Woo. Come on. That's how you clean them up. return to the trader. Sweet. Let me see how much loot I can get out of here. Probably can't pick up much more. Yeah. Okay. Well, we got to dip. We got to dip that. We got to dip that. We got to dip that. We can get more of that anytime. We can pick those up anywhere and get as much of that as I want later on. I can make a desert vulture right now. I can make a tier 6 desert vulture, but I need like I need a legendary part, and I need what else do I need? I need a legendary part, and then a 150 150 forged steel, and I got 115. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit of digging stuff up, so I can get the steel that I make the steel that I need. I don't have enough. I don't have enough scrap iron to make into the steel, so I'm gonna have to go dig. Ooh, okay. That's all we can fit. Man, that's a nice raider outfit. All right, we gotta go. Oh, we gotta go get our bike. Kind of that sounded like they. Oh, booger ladies out there. She calling friends? Oh! Woo! I'm getting, not paying any attention. I just want to get back to my bike, man. That crazy little creeper lady go. Okay. I saw you. Well, he snuck in quick. All of a sudden I heard it and he was right on my hip. Ugh. Sure I'm not missing anything here. Not really. Psycho. We playing. Cash register. Don't want to miss those. Oh, almost walked. I've walked past that too many times. Okay. I hear you. I'll keep wanting to come through there. Ah, see, I heard you ahead of time. Get out of here. Yeah, see, they like to play dead. All right, time to go. Time to get. I gotta fix the hole in front of my base now. I gotta fix my gun too. Okay, I'm gonna drop everything to check my text. Well, come get two of them blender thingies. Well, come get it.
Well, I didn't want to interrupt.
All right. Oh, we got a preacher hat too. Okay. That and that. I want to put those there because okay, we're going to sell those. We're going to sell that. We're going to sell that. Put that up there. We're going to sell that. Put that up there. Put that up there. Read that. Read that. We're going to sell that. All right. Now I need to go back here and find my ammo. Good Lord. I don't know if you all can hear that hound, but damn. You think we were being attacked by aliens? I lost my train of thought there for a second, trying to figure out where I'm going. Okay, I need this because I did this again. Alright, downstairs we go. Switch this. Oh, we need to fix this. Repair. There we go. We're going to take all that. We'll put up our stuff. We're going to have to come back and do just a little bit of base work. We got to get some things organized just a tad. Okay, we're going to sell that. We're going to sell those. Keep those. Keep that. Put those in there. Sell. Sell. We have room. We have room. We have room. I thought I put a box over there for food. Okay, well, we'll put that up there. We're selling all of that. All right, let's go see the trader really quick. You know what I didn't grab? I didn't grab my fuel. We gotta think about that the next time. Get gas! Come on now, come on. But he didn't get new stuff until tomorrow. Which is downside.
You got the job done.
Oh, yes. We're going to take the magazines. Really? You won't take those? Apparently I've sold him more than he can deal with.
I feel a little hopeless every time I make a thought that I don't need foundation for Joe's.
Okay, what do you have? Previous tier here. Alright, we have the passing gas store. I think we want that.
Shit, man, wisest choice you have. I'll come back in one piece and get my
Because that's right across, actually that's right across our, like literally right across from our base. Shnikey! Wow. Okay, I need a new pair of shorts. Holy crap. Okay, now this game, it'll do it. At one point in time or another, it will get you. Ooh, look at that. We got all kinds of money now. Let's see. We are day 45. What time are we? We're just a little over an hour and a half. Okay. Our quest is literally right here. Guess what I didn't do? I still didn't grab any gasoline. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Where you going, kitty, kitty, kitty? Well, come over here, start none. Oh, my bad. I started it. In the face. Gas. Gasolina. Where is our gasolina? Our gas we got 15 right there. Oh, don't tell me that literally I don't have any gas left. I bet that's what's gonna happen. Well, pish posh. We got plenty. Yeah, but I'm gonna have to see what happens to. Okay, we need to find where is the. Not that. We have looted some oil shell. Where is it? Right there. That's 20 pieces. Do we have any upstairs? 184 right there. Okay. This is why we have to go get organized, because I can't find. I don't know what I have. Okay. What it's worth. Hopefully, when we redo this. Oh, wouldn't that be fun? That would be fun. Get bears. You know, to trap a bear. Really? Put all the pumps out of business? That's... Ooh, I'm about to call freaking bull. Alright, clear the area, find the supplies. Let's do this. Take that and a little more gas. Oh, fat boy. Oh, come on. I interrupted that. So... That's bullshit. I'm just going to call that one how that is. That's horse crap. Dude, damn near killed me with that, too. So, Meatball, that is something that they are working on doing. They are planning on doing a I guess they call it apiary, something like that, a beehives, so that you can get your own honey. And there's talk of doing chickens, so you can get your own eggs. And there was something else they were going to do. So like you could have your own animals and stuff like that. Now, I'm sure that there's going to be a downside to the whole thing. But yeah, they're supposed to. I'm trying to think of which one of the streams that they did with Joel and his brother. It was. Oh, it's gonna get squirrely. Where'd you come from? Man, they almost got me. Wow. Let me just double up on that. Was it bunnies? It might have been bunnies. Anyway, they did this stream and they talked about things that people have asked for and that they've seriously taken into consideration of having as part of the game. I almost forgot about you, dude. So I think that'd be really cool. If you could do something like that. That would be fun. The chickens for eggs would be really good. Especially if you're talking about dealing with a group of people and you need to make a lot of stuff, food-wise. You need a lot of it. You need eggs. And there's just not... I mean, you could spend 2 whole in-game days and everybody on your crew could run around and just search bird nests and you still wouldn't come up with enough eggs. And so I think they've recognized that part, which is good. I don't know. I don't think I do enough. Yeah, there just isn't enough. The drop rate for eggs. I think they could solve some of it by just adjusting the drop rate for them. Man, I got a dinger in the head. These guys are all awake out here. I mean, it would. I remember a point in time though, like they had to have adjusted it at one point because I remember that when one of the things when we first started playing, you could get, um, I mean, like I don't know, every third nest, probably every third nest, you could get an egg. Like I must be downstairs. Um, and sometimes you get two or three in a nest, but man, somewhere along the line, they adjusted it back so far that it was like, that's it just almost impossible to find an egg now. Okay, where are my supplies? My supplies are all the way back down there. I'm gonna have to put points into lockpicking, I think. It's pretty good loot. Don't need that. Okay, we're gonna have to go drop some of this stuff off. Because I still don't even have my bag. Oh, technically I still haven't even cleared the area. Man, y'all just having at it down here. Oh man. Come here, kitty. Ooh, that was close. That was close. He almost got me. Well, let's not leave these here. Alright, so let's kill this goob. Okay, so we've cleared the area now. I'm not going all the way around. Just open this dang door up. Okay, so it's up one level. $100 right there, yep. You know, nobody invited you to this party. I can't remember if loot there. I know there's loot back here, but I can't remember if it's worth a damn. Clara! Hello! How are you? Clara is over on YouTube saying hi. What's up, buddy? I know that movie. Okay, let's bust these open. Let's see, day 45. Day 49 is the next horde. So we have some time here. We need to make a trip to the wasteland, though. Oh, I can make a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho. Now I have a machine gun. Yippee-ki-yay. Whoop, whoop. All right. Let's... what should we do? You know, there's so many things you can do in this game. Sometimes you just feel overwhelmed. I'm not gonna lie. There's like, you need to do so much stuff. You need to get organized. You got to build on your base. You haven't? Oh man. Okay, we're selling all of this stuff. Let's just get a box where I can dunk the stuff. Dunk, dunk, sell, dunk, sell, 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 turn in. It's not a tier 5 or better, so we're going to sell it. He's probably not going to take those. Let me just go look in here and make sure there's nothing I can or want to sell. Probably really don't need those mods right there. We'll scrap that. We need to keep the rest of it. Take that out of there and put that up here. We'll take that and sell that. It's not a tier 5 or better. We're looting it. Yeah, you know, that happens, but I mean, it's, you know, it's kind of part of the game. You know, it's like what I'm running into right now. It's like I want to be doing some other stuff, but I'm kind of stuck right now doing this stuff. And it's not that it's bad. It's just, you know, there's the trade-off. Like sometimes you get plenty of time to go run missions, and other times you're just kind of you're stuck doing building and that kind of stuff. And so, you know, I've run all these quests and stuff. I've opened up the trade route, and I can start running tier 5s, but I'm not ready yet to run tier 5s. I need to get an ammo supply, you know, conveyor set up so that I can make more ammo, because I'm gonna need a ton of it. I know it. So it's kind of that trade-off piece. It's like, okay, how much time do you spend questing? I mean, I don't even have a farm set up yet. And, you know, that's something you want to be able to get going. There you are. Let's see. We're just going to take this and go over there. I want to be able to get a bit of a farm set up on the roof. I have a whole new piece for the horde base part that I want to be able to build, because I want to show you guys what I've built for endgame that has always worked in the past for endgame stuff. And man, it is super powerful and super good. And I want to be able to have you guys be able to see it. But I got to do resource collection for it. I've got to get, you know, some parts and bits and bobs and pieces. And, yeah, there's just a lot I have to do to be able to do that. And so that there never seems to be enough time. And so then you have to kind of do that trade-off and say, okay, I'm just going to have to slow up the progression of the game here and go do all of these other things first. Okay. Because, like, if I look at his jobs, right? So his tier 5s, right? The Navezgane County Jail That son of a gun is hard. Like, you have got to go in there loaded. You've got to have ammo galore. You've got to have med kits and all of the stuff to be healed with, or at least have it in your bike. Excuse me. Have it in your bike so you could run back out and get to it. It, I mean, and you gotta make spikes, and you really have to plan that. That's like a full game day, one of those kind of POIs. I mean, you gotta plan for that. Like, I mean, I could almost make a full game session, a full stream, just doing Navezgane County Jail. That's how much of a pain in the rear that one is. And then Vanity Tower is the same thing. It's a lot of climbing up the tower. Now, the Army Post 7 isn't quite as bad. Out of those that are listed, Army Post 7 is probably the easier one, maybe the Ostrich Hotel. But that Minotaur Theater, that's just as bad as the Navezgane County Jail. You have got to be on your game
I hope to see you soon.
when you take those on. I mean, that's just how tough they are. And even if you do those with friends, you still have to be prepared. Like, even to the point of, take a bedroll and set the bedroll on the outside as you start it, so that your respawn point is within the area. Because if you don't and you die, then you've completely failed the mission. And so then you've spent all this time, effort, ammo, all this stuff doing that, and you just totally lost it all. You're just out of luck. And so when you gotta, those ones you gotta plan on. You gotta just, and they take time. I mean, like, I'm gonna make about 10 of these. Okay, so we need one for food and water and medicine and what the hell. And then I need to do over here, I want to do resources, building supplies. I need to set up my stuff for my chem station. Let's see. That's building supplies. And then we're going to do those. Okay, so now let's go through and grab everything that is food. I just want the food items. That gets turned into food. That's medical. Food. Okay. So let's see. Food. No, that's water. We just want the foodstuffs in there. Okay, and then we'll put waters in here. So this, and that. Okay, we will put that in there for now. Put that in there. Coffee is water. All right, whoops. Put that in there. Put that back there. Let's put that in there. Let's just get rid of some more. That's medical. Okay. Clean out this box of the medical stuff. I know I'm not reading chat right now. I'm just trying to focus. That's not medical. Those are used for medical. So is that. Okay. I guess we just take whatever's food and or medicine, whatever we can fit, just so that we get it done. Seeds are gonna have to go upstairs, though. Oops, not you. 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 And you. Let's do this real quick. That's a medical item right there. Okay, and then up here, seed. Okay, we can't do that. Yeah. If you know you're going into something that is just absolutely mind-bendingly tough, like those tier 5s, make yourself a bedroll, and then just simply put the bedroll down before you go in, and then that will save you so much trouble. Because then if you die, see, you fail a quest if you leave the area. So as long as you don't leave the area of any of the quests, you're good. So even if you do die and you haven't left the area, you're still straight. And so that's how it's kind of been set up, is in that manner. So as long as you know that, then you got the secret on how to beat it. Now, granted, I was wrong about a fire station, so I probably should be careful until I test it. So guess what? We're going to test it. We're going to go find out. All right, put that in there. We need to take a drink of some stuff, so we will drink this. We'll drink some coffee. And we will drink that. And we'll eat some of our beef stew. No, dying doesn't... Well, okay, we're going to go find out. I got a good quest for it, so we're going to go find out. You know what? Let's go find out right now. Bedroll. Craft me a bedroll. We're going to put it right there. We're going to pop on it. We're going to go over here. And we're going to find out. Because they may have caught on to that little trick. Okay. All right. So we're going to start it. And then I'm going to put my bedroll down. We're just going to go round everybody up. Come on. Come on, fat boy. You keep up. We're not getting anybody else. I know there's more of them. Yeah, I see there's a whole bunch of them standing right over there. Come on, chunk. I know. It's rough, but you're in death, man. None of this is just going to open. Okay, you just beat the shit out of me. Come on, you can do better than that. There you go. Infect me, give me a headache. I don't care. Do it. Do it, Chunky. Okay. Now... Spawn on my bed. And you always spawn to the last one you created. I did fail. Okay. Alright. We learned. I'll come back over here and kick this guy's ass. Come here, chunky monkey. Different game this time, boy. Alright, so it doesn't matter if you have bedroll down or not. If you die, you fail the quest. So I guess they dealt with that. We all learned together. That or Black Sheep just set me straight. Which is probably more likely. Take that. You might run around and kill a bunch of stuff. Alright, let's okay. So this is all building material right here, here, that. And that, and that. And that, and that. And that. Okay. Building material. We'll put that in there for now. That's a backup. I'll just set it right there. Yes, the firehouse thing. Okay, let's I gotta get this let's see, take that, that. Okay. For now, we're going to go ahead and put this stuff in here. Let's go find a firehouse. Firehouse number 7. We need to find a firehouse. Come on. We are going to solve the mysteries tonight. We just have to find one. This is probably all houses, but I want to go make sure. I don't know if I've driven out this way yet. Oh. There's some good POIs over here. Okay. Nada, 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 nada. Okay, now we're coming back to town. Oh, I like that. That's a fun POI. A wedding. Okay, we are looking for firehouse number 7. That's not. See, that's the Ostrich Hotel right there? Yeah. Those suckers are not easy. The Eye Candy Company. I bet it's probably in this industrial area somewhere. It's just more houses. Ooh. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead. Salim, if you're still watching, my Discord information is all on the channel, and you can reach out directly on Discord anytime you would like. Okay, so we've got some desert land, like way closer than what we had, so that's good when we need to go get some stuff there. Some oil shell. Oh, that's a new sign. The end is near. Repent. Okay, we are still... Alright, we've got nothing out there, so let's get closer back into here. Okay, let me just kind of look here. That's factory. That's a factory. That's the warehouse, parking. Passing gas, a Mo Power. Probably should raid that. Is this? Oh, there's another trader over here. Is it? Or is this the rejects? Ah, this is the rejects place. Good loot there, though. Makes it. You can make that into a pretty good base. It's not very good for a horde base, but it's makes for a decent place to have a farm. Okay. You know what? We've got the time. I know where there is one, so we're gonna go there. I just gotta make sure I am headed the right direction. Yeah, I am. There's one right out here at our desert base. We're gonna go get it. We're gonna go find it. I know it's out there. It was like not far from where we were at in the other firehouse, because I got a quest for it that was right there. I think it was a tier 3 quest though, so it's... But it'll only take us just a short little bit to yip yap out here and it'll be all good. Plague spitters. I've been so glad not to have to deal with those guys the last couple of streams. You need to get the like that turbo charger on this thing. I gotta be getting close to being able to make okay. Ooh, rock. I gotta be getting close to being able to do a 4x4 here pretty quick. So just, but I gotta do some resource gathering for that. So I may have to do some off screen. Oh, don't get stuck on that, please. Thank you. I'm gonna have to do some off screen harvesting just to get that done and out of the way, so I can start making more forged steel. What are we? 151. Okay. I'm looking forward to 2.3 finally getting released to just stable. They've had it on the experimental for like almost a week. I was kind of hoping it would come out on Labor Day, but it did. So I'm wondering, some of our fellow counterparts that play the game find some absolutely tanked stuff that needed to be dealt with. All right. Where are we at here? I think it was right here. Hey, I need all the kills I get. Run over here. Do me a favor. Come on. Come on, help me out. I sacrificed for the team to get a discovery of the game. Give me the goodies. Okay, let's. Nope, don't care. Okay, we gotta drop these so they don't respawn stuff. Okay. Nope. All right. Okay. Let's start poking. Okay. Sure enough, that's 1,200. Okay, so that's interesting because that's 5,000 right there. That's 1,200. What? That's 30,000. That's 5,000. That's 5,000. That's 5,000. 5,000. 30,000. 5,000. 5,000. 1,200. This is so weird. See, 5,000, 1,200. 1,200. It comes out like it's cobblestone, though. So this is all 1,200. Right, I'm just going to keep poking. That was not nice of you, sir. I'm testing for science here. You're interrupting me. That's only 1,000 there. $5,000. 5,000. Okay, so half this thing is not. See that? And that's 1,200. And then that's 1,200. Okay. So that makes it a little squirrely. If you get this front half, you get 5,000. So inside, so conceivably, it would be better off focus here. So conceivably, yeah, I mean, across the front right here, it's 5,000 or 30,000. But then you've got to do this part. Now, if these are all 1,200. Though I have to say, I like the fact that once you unlock these doors, you can roll them up and down again. That almost... I mean, that literally... that almost offsets the fact that you have to do a little extra work on the side walls. Because you could just, like you pointed out, Meatball, that you could just drive up. You could drive right in, close the door. And you've got 5,000 point and 30,000 doors. And then you just come in here and everything on that wall and everything on that outside wall, you reinforce the crap out of. And in the beginning, just throw a bunch of... you just throw a whole bunch of spikes down around that spot. But yeah, no, this, I mean, okay. So it made me a little bit of a liar in the fact that not all of the fire stations are top notch. However, it has endearing qualities of working doors, which is freaking fantastic. Okay, we came all the way over here. Let's go back. The trader will be open over here. We should probably stop and say hello. Can I get through here? Very carefully. Yeah, if I find one of those, if I had found one of those, I think over here in the snow biome with some concrete, you know, when you have the ability to put concrete down, it most definitely would be... Where in the hell am I? Where's the trader? Trader's over here. It would definitely be a worthwhile base. Hello, Christy. I absolutely think that would be a very viable base. And I have to say, I think that's a viable base just because the working garage doors.
I bet it's gonna be a hot one day. Look what we got here.
Okay, you've got a really nice piece there, but I'm not spending that much money on it. I can probably make everything of that. Forged steel, I can deal with that myself. Cobblestone rocks, we don't need that. So all this ammo would be really good. But nothing blows my skirt up right there. Not that blows my skirt up there. That crucible, though. But I'm not paying $12,000 for this crucible. Yeah, you definitely have to not forget them. But I wonder... Well, they're not powered. That's the thing. If they were powered, you could set them up with a... You could set them up with a plate or a camera that opened when you came. And then you set it for a timer, and so after that timer, it would go back down. Yeah, and you need the steel to repair them. I mean, that's another piece. But like over there where we were just at, it had... Man. I'm just buying his books. I don't even care. Over where we were at, there was lots of lights. So you could get the street lights and wrench those to get a little bit of steel. I think that'd be a pretty good option, honestly. Okay. You had a bunch of books, so we're going to read our books. We can make fish tacos. Oh, hey, shoot. I'm gonna loot your deal while we're out here. Now, I think it has... I don't want to say that it's probably not the best early game because of the steel and because you would need concrete to really reinforce it. Ooh, shoot.
That game was a full no money back guarantee.
But I think if you found that later... Oh, we're going to buy a couple of those. I think that it would be completely legit. Okay. Let's get out of here before I spend all my money. Alright, let's find ourselves... let's use our map. Yeah, get your hands on the right keys, fool. Oh, I'm coming for you. You infected me, you freak of nature. I hate you. Barely here in enough time to have it be any kind of issue, and that jerkwad infects me. But I need... this. We're going to grab a bunch of this since we're standing here and we need it and we don't have to come back out here again. If we could get 2 stacks. I don't know if we might have to get I don't know if we'd need to get any more. Let's grab what we can real quick since we're here. What do we got? We're already at 3,000. Yeah, this won't take us long. Oh, come on now. We're gonna solve that right now. Ooh, some gold, and let's get that built up. Where are we at? 49. Chunking it out. See, that's why you got to get that. That's why you just kind of have to go into strength, because without minor 69er, you're never gonna get better. I mean, you're gonna struggle to find better tools, and you'll never be able to make yourself ones. But without that strength and getting those things, you're not going to be able to make yourself better tools, at least harvesting tools. And without the mother load, you don't get as much from your resources when you gather them, trees and all your goodies that you need to get. So I just can't get away. No matter what I do, I just can't get away with the idea that no matter what, at some point in time, you are going to have to put points into strength. You're going to have to, especially if you're playing solo. You're just not going to get away from that. I'm trying to, we're almost at 12. Yeah, that's the downside. That's kind of one of the reasons why I don't like playing on Navezgane, because it's already kind of, everything's just really predetermined. And I say that, and not in the, I have more experience than you kind of thing. It's the even when I was brand new to the game, I did not... Oh, shit. Alright, we gotta go. Do I need to be using my shovel here? I've just never liked the completely predetermined piece that Navezgane gives you. You're kind of, I feel, again, my personal opinion, other people, love playing on Navezgane. I just don't like the pre-programmed element to it. I like the complete randomness of worlds that, are totally RGB. Everything can be different every single time. Because even when I've played on maps of my own, that I've generated, and I've played on them, I usually don't play on them more than twice. And that's simply because once you kind of know where everything's at, it takes away a lot of the mystery of the game. Because then you're like, oh yeah, no, you just go southwest from this point, and you go 2 kilometers, there's a town, find this street. There's going to be this, it's always going to be there. And so it never changes. And to me, that kind of removes some of the mystery of the game. Now, granted, in the real world apocalypse, you are better off bugging in and staying at home in areas that you know, so that way it's familiar and you know if anything's out of place and that kind of stuff. But that's survival. Like real survival. This is just simply video gaming, and I want something fresh every time. But again, I'll play on the same world for a long time. And so I'll remember where some good stuff is at. Like remembering where that firehouse was at. I remembered that it was back there. And so there's places that you're like, okay, I want to make sure that I'm able to go back to that location in X number of days because there was good loot there and I want to loot some more. Like his Hogzilla Ranch, I know it's here. So I think I'm 7 days before stuff respawns. For me, it's just really about the unknown and keeping it fresh. Really? Really? Okay, that's all right. I'm at home. I don't care. I will just go upstairs and find something better to do with myself. Oops. Maybe we put a roof on this thing. Let's make ourselves some cobblestone blocks. We'll do that right there. And we will put this stuff up in there. Sand. That. We're going to keep that stuff because you can make diamond tip something. Yeah, see, I'm going to toss on the word prepper because some people say, that, oh, you're a prepper. But for me, it's like, no, I just like to be prepared. Because when crap hits the fan, I don't want to be the poor guy not able to feed his family or stuck in a situation that I'm dependent on other people to try to rescue me. And as you know, I mean, the hurricanes, that's a big thing. And then the mudslides and stuff that happened in Texas 3 weeks ago. Some of those people get kind of stranded and they don't, food coming to you or help coming is not, it's not a guarantee. So, do you really want to be that person? I don't. So I'm all about that being a prepper, if that's, what it wants. I like the idea of it's just being smart and being prepared for crap happening. I mean, we all know in this world, this day and age, anymore, crap happens all the time. And the last thing you want to do is be stuck out in the breeze. I mean, between hurricanes and fires and all of those things, we all know how the government acts in being able to come in and help people. I mean, it's rarely is it their top priority to come help you, unless you're like a billionaire or something. But yeah, it's just, I think it's just prudent planning, especially if you live in a place that's got hurricanes. Man, if you're not thinking ahead, living in an area like that, or tornadoes, Kansas, Missouri, sometimes in Texas, Oklahoma, things like that. If you're just not thinking ahead just a little bit, saying, okay, I should make a storm shelter, I think you're just doing you and your family a complete disservice. I need to go upstairs because the honey's up there. Where's my honey? Okay. Exactly, Meatball. That's exactly right. I really don't want to be the person standing there going, I don't know what we're going to do. I'm completely lost. I don't know where we're going to get food. I don't know where we're going to get some water. I don't know, if we have to evacuate, where am I going? Which direction am I going? If we get separated as a family, how do we find each other again? I just think there's lots of questions like that people just don't ask. And when you start asking them about it, man, they either they don't have a clue and they don't care. They're like, yeah, whatever. Or you see the light bulb go on and they're like, oh, okay, yeah, that might actually make a little bit of sense. Which I always like to see. I always like to see that people, come to a point where they're like, I get it. And I want my family to be safe. Trying to use this time here to do a little building, but man, where are we at? I need to get this stuff cleaned up the rest of the way. I need to go stand out there, though. That's the downside. Okay, we did that. We still don't have enough of that. I don't know. Let's put a couple... What to do? Okay, well, one of the things we can do is let's put this stuff here, and we'll just do a little more organizing. That kind of stuff. That, and that. And that is all stuff that can go... Ooh, get off there. We can put together at the workbench. We got way more stuff than I thought we had. I'm just gonna say it now. I didn't realize how much stuff that we actually have going on here. Okay, so we're gonna put all of this stuff, because it's all stuff we use to make things. All that goes in there. Okay, now let's gather up our ammunition so we can take stock of what we got. Okay, we're going to put it all in here. And we're going to write on here ammo. I said hello. We had clothes. We had an item in here somewhere. Okay, I need to take this because we're going to use it. I need to take that and that out of there. Oops. Take that out of there. We need to take that out of there. We need to take that out of there. So that's going to go over there. Okay, let's go over here and drop off the water stuff. Foodstuffs, no. Healing stuff, yes. Yeah, put that there. Oh, Saturday night stream. Yeah, don't think we're doing anything this Saturday, so I guess we can get back and look at our maybe we can do some of those upper tier ones so that people can see those. Is the storm going? Okay. All right, let's take that off. Put that there. Okay. I need a little bit of cobblestone. Okay. Let's do some building. Okay, we got to do some more floor stuff here. We can't really do anything overhead until we get the floor done. Okay, now we can break this out. We still need to break out a bunch of this. Got myself a dinger. Get rid of all that garbage. Let's get rid of all this garbage and then we can actually start building in stuff. You, sir, can go away. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, let's get our roof put on. That's worse than I've had. We had on my last contract we had 3. But until my grandfather passed away, I went as James. And the other guys went as Jim. So it was less of a issue as really as much. Now that my grandfather's no longer with us, I am Jim. Okay. Now, what do we want to do? I don't think... Nothing can really get anybody up here, so I think I'm going to take all of this stuff down. I don't think it's important to have these towers sitting up like this. That's just too much stuff. We definitely want to put a rail or something around this. Legally a gym, huh? All right. These things right here are 10,000. Man, they are so oofy, but I kind of want this. I want that space. I mean, in all reality, I want that space. I'll do that. I'll do that off screen. We're not going to do that right now. Okay. But let's go down and let's finish putting in our blocks here so we can close this off. And then let's get this out of the way so our floor is good. And then we need to chop this stuff up, and we'll be just about done, man. Okay, so we've got several quests run, and we got some building in, and we did discover that even if you put a bedroll down, you die, you fail a quest. Doesn't really matter. You just fail. So that's good to know. And that fire station number 7 is not going to be your best choice for a tier 1 or early game base. Mid game base, probably, when you can use concrete to reinforce some of the walls. But early game, not as strong as the other firehouses. So that's important to know, because it makes a difference on where you're going to try to choose a base. Now, if I was in a crunch, I think I may still take that one, because I think if you pick a regular house, the wood walls are only 500. So initially in the game, cobblestone walls at 1200 would still be better to have. So it's kind of one of those things where you have to understand that there's going to be a trade-off in there somehow, and you're going to have to pick it. Whatever it is, you're still going to have to pick what your trade-off's going to be. I need to take some of these downstairs. Yeah, because we still don't have a lot of this built up. Oh, see? Oh, you freaking jerk. How much damage did you do? Woo! Man, that thing... Those guys are dangerous when they start throwing bricks. especially on your cobblestone. Wow. That's got a hell of a splash damage. Whew. Dang. Wow. That's so crazy. The splash damage is ridiculous. Alright, anywho, back to what I was saying. So, a cobblestone farmhouse would still end up being a better option than nothing. Or firehouse. Cobblestone in the firehouse would definitely be better than a wooden wall. So I still think it's something that could be a viable option. But to do repairs for it is going to cost you. So you just have to keep that in mind. Would I use it as a horde base initially in the game? No, I don't think I would. Alright, well that gets us set up more here, and that gets us ready to go for... I don't think I'm going to have the ability to do it before the day 49 horde. But it does set us up to be able to do the upgrades and branch out and get our other part of the base kind of set up. And now I'm starting to think about it. I may just actually come in and build it, because everything's already here. Yeah, we might just do that. Anywho, so I'm going to do a little bit of off-screen stuff. Well, I probably won't be able to do a whole lot of off-screen stuff between now and tomorrow night's stream. I'll see if I can sneak some in there tomorrow before the stream starts. I got a lot of extra overtime hours right now, so I don't know if they're going to want me to leave early tomorrow or not. So we'll see. But, hey, from me to you, have a good morning, have a good afternoon, and from where I'm at, have a good night. Tomorrow night, 4:30, Mountain Time. Come see us. We'll be doing the Day 49 Horde. Have a good night, everyone.